Today kicks off my 5 days of fall series, and we are starting with this classy retro look. Make sure you check the description box below for all of the links to the products. I also have a free Facebook group you can join with the link in the description as well. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. We're going to start off by cutting out our template on some double-sided adhesive. This is just cat scratch paper from Amazon. Once your design is cut out, you are just going to take some scissors and cut as closely as you can to the template. Now take a piece of plain white vinyl and we are going to apply our template sticky sheet on top of that. I just fold back the part of the sticky sheet that does not have the pattern cut out. Maybe just fold that back an inch or so, and then I just tack that right down to the plain white vinyl, and then I'll just pull it up and remove some more of that backing. And I just took a large ruler here and then just applied a little bit of pressure, and it just went on super smooth. Now take some scissors and just cut really slowly, following that exact outline of our template all the way around to remove the excess of the white vinyl and sticky sheet. Now we are going to apply this to our tumbler by just taking back the white vinyl backing, making sure it is not the cat scratch tape as well, and just fold back about an inch so we can tack that down to our tumbler. I have already made a straight line going up my tumbler vertically with my Cami Page Boutique Ultimate Tumbler tool. There will be a link for you and a discount code link for you down in the description, so make sure you go check that out. I am just going to line up the edge of my template with that straight line, but before I tack it all the way down, I'm just going to push and fold my template around the tumbler to make sure the design matches up. Once that is good to go, I will just slowly start removing the backing on the template and push firmly with my fingers or the side of my hand right there in that crease, making sure that we are popping and pushing all those bubbles that may arise. Now we are going to remove the first section of our template. This will just take off the top layer and expose that cat scratch sticky tape. And then you are going to find 3 coordinating mica powders to the vinyl of your choice. I don't know the name of the gold. The name of mine is worn off, but the green is Dragon's Eye and the blue is Flipper from Woody's Goodies. So now I have this just stiff bristle brush on my brush. It says it's a fabric brush, but I've had it for so long I really don't know what it's used for, but it's perfect for these mica applications because the brush is really stiff. I'm just dipping that right into the mica powder and rubbing it into that exposed cat scratch paper. Once you have all of that first color applied, just take a soft bristle brush and wipe your tumbler off. It will be a little messy, but it doesn't matter. We're going to take all that top layer off anyways. And I am just brushing it onto a piece of parchment paper onto my desk so it doesn't get too messy. Then we are going to remove the second piece of our template and apply our next mica powder. Remove the third piece of your template and apply your third color of mica powder. Take your brush and brush off that excess mica powder, and then we are going to grab our pattern vinyl that we are going to apply to the bottom of our design. I am going to take a piece of transfer tape and apply it to the front of the vinyl. And then I am going to turn it over and remove the full entire sheet of the backing. I have a sheet of parchment paper laid down on my desk, and I am going to push that vinyl onto the parchment paper with about a ½ inch overhanging the edge. And then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut off the excess on the sides and the bottom. We are going to remove the section that we are going to apply the vinyl, which in my case, it is the bottom portion of my tumbler. And then I am going to take the vinyl that still is on that parchment paper, and I am just going to lay this down on my tumbler and just make sure that the vinyl matches up every single curve before I get it all the way tacked down. If it lines up perfectly, you can start to just lift up a small section of the vinyl and remove a little bit of that parchment paper, and then apply the vinyl really slowly, still making sure your pattern lines up before you get it all applied. Now we are going to remove the top section of our cat scratch layer and apply the glitter color called Drizzle. Now I'm going to tell you that the double-sided adhesive for glitter is not really my favorite. I just don't really like that look. So I'm just going to apply a first layer of Drizzle on the cat scratch paper, and then I'm going to go over it with a glue and paint mixture and then sprinkle on Drizzle on top of that. I just prefer more of a concentrated look, and the double-sided adhesive sheets just don't do it for me. Let that glitter layer dry completely, and then I did take my tumbler outside and spray seal it with your favorite spray sealer. Mine is Krylon or Rust-Oleum Triple Thick. I let that dry completely, and then I added a layer of epoxy and let it cure. I then cut the vinyl striping that comes with this template out on kind of a bronzy gold metallic, and I am just placing the transfer sheet right on top. I'm going to fold back a little bit of the backing of the vinyl, and then I am going to just line it up with my pattern. Remove small sections of the backing, making sure that the stripes are still aligning with your pattern. Now we are going to create our decal with a curved text. So to do that, you need to go into Silhouette program and open your template cut file. I am just adding a text box that I typed in "Hello Fall." In the left-hand corner of your text box is a circle with the cross arrows. You're going to drag that down to the top of your cut file, which will make it curved. Once that is curved, you're going to click and select all and then ungroup it. Then you can click on your template and drag it away. Then I like to go back and click and drag and group it all back together. Now we are left with this really cute decal that follows the exact flow of our template, which I think it just is so cute. I know I didn't want to do something overbearing here, and I feel like this was just perfect. Once your decal is applied, you are going to take it back over to your turner and add your final layer of epoxy. And here is our tumbler all finished. I love those mica powders in the middle. It just took it to another level of classy. It turned out so beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and look for me on all other social media platforms under Diamonds and Dust. Thanks so much for watching.